The first African footballer of the year to steal a towel in an international competition is, if you know, you know. Well, this is the second episode and more like the final episode of the Afcon iconic moment. Yes, remember last time we brought you the first episode, and here we're bringing you the second and the last episode. And today we're going to be looking at all the shenanigans, all the things that were done at the Afcon by Morocco. Yes, they are hosting. Yes, and it's coming to you from the stables of One for Sports, where we bring you the latest in the world of sports. And I remain your girl, Chikeze Queen Chema, your sports goddess, your sports queen, queen of the airways, and we are diving in. All right, so let's go. Yes, at the Afcon, Morocco actually provided a world-class infrastructure, no doubt. Beautiful host when it comes to the environment, the facilities, and all. But then, when it came to hospitality, Morocco, instead of hospitality, provided hostility, especially to their opposing teams. I mean, let's narrow it down because I don't want to go through a whole lot. Let's narrow it down to the semi-finals games and the finals. I would have said let's start from the quarterfinals against Cameroon, but let's just start from the semi-final games against Nigeria. What did they not do? Did you see the towel stealing? They call it towel gate. Yes, that's the word. Towel gate. Because both the staffs, the ball boys, and even players, we are going to steal their opposing goalkeepers or opponent goalkeepers' towel. What are you going to do with towel? And someone who is supposed to be African's representative, the king of African football, was caught in that mix. You won African Player of the Year. Instead of aiming for the Ballon d'Or, you're not aiming for Towel d'Or. Such a shame. They did everything they could, from trying to destabilize their players. And then when you talk about the officiating, personally, it's controversial. Every 50-50 chance between Nigeria and Morocco take the advantage from the Ghanaian referee, who was the central referee on the day. Well, that one came and gone. Look at Moroccan players dragging or taking Nwabali's towel. That even resulted to him even making a jest of them at the end of the day. After they lost the final to Senegal, he said, well, these are all my towel that you stole to wipe your tears. I mean, that's what towels are meant for, wiping. Whether is it to wipe tears or is it to wipe anything, there must be a wiping. For Morocco, they have to use it to wipe their tears. Or they had to use it, let me use the word, to wipe their tears. Fast forward to the finals. That was the height of it against Senegal. And this is what I think. I think Senegal calmed down and went through all Morocco's game, saw all the shenanigans, saw all their antics, and prepared adequately. They came to the game well prepared. Everything Morocco threw at Senegal, they had an answer. On the pitch, Senegal played their game. They played a beautiful game. Then came the antics of towel stealing. Senegal stationed their third choice goalkeeper. But how do you even do that? A goalkeeper who is supposed to be seated and, trying to get into the game in case anything happens. You made him to stand still for like 90 minutes just to hold his colleague's towel. And sometimes the glove can be slippery, heat, and all. What was actually in that towel that Morocco were after? to the point where a certain defender from Morocco had to like station himself also. Ah, ha! You have to stand there. If Mendy wants to, oh God, oh my God, Mendy wants the towel, the top choice goalkeeper will have to throw it to him. The Moroccan player will have to look for a way, and like you are catching a ball, you want to catch the towel, just like that. Like that's what they reduce our prestigious Afcon to, a tournament where instead of dragging for trophies, you're dragging to collect towels. It's a shame. And at the end of the day, the highlight of the finals was, I think it was the officiating. How do you cancel what a lot of persons see as a legit goal? It was a final. Senegal scored. You cancelled it for a foul. Just to give a soft penalty, something very minor to Morocco within few minutes, if not less than 2 or 3 minutes. You're giving in a manner that the whole world was like, what is going on? What is this? How could you do this? Stewards, they were supposed to ensure people's safety, were involved in fighting. Started dragging with Senegalese fans and a whole lot. Even players got involved in the fight, Moroccan players. And then Patel decided that, oh, okay, enough of this shenanigan, enough of this ill treatment and cheating. We can't continue like this. And then asked the guys to leave the pitch. But that's the highlight of Afcon 2025. Senegal walking off the pitch. CAF suspended Patel, but I think that what Patel did was right, was correct. For me, I feel like someone needs to do the needful. But then I think this should be investigated. And for me, the one that got to me was after all of these things that Morocco did, they still won the fair play team of the tournament. How? Like how? But then I'm asking, what do you think? Do you think Senegal should be banned from World Cup because of all of the issues that happened at the Afcon? Because for me, I feel like if you're going to issue Senegal any penalty, you're supposed to also issue Morocco a penalty. Investigate all of what Morocco did and punish whoever needs to be punished. I don't want to sound harsh. I would have said Ashraf Hakimi should have been stripped of his title as African Player of the Year, but that would be going too far. But he too needs to be punished because, I mean, he didn't show true spirit of sportsmanship and he did not represent African football very well. This is what I think. So let us know what you think on the comment section. And this is how we end our AFCON iconic moment. Yes, until the next AFCON. And let me also bring you some very quick information. Yeah. After the 2027 AFCON, the next AFCON will be 2028. And then after that, AFCON will be moved to 4 years like the World Cup. Mhm. Do you think it will bring back the glory of AFCON, or what do you think? Just let us know on the comment section. Until I come your way again, stay glued to this channel, Waffle Sports. Like, subscribe, share. Yes, share this video with your friends, and let's connect. Let's connect. I remain your girl, Chikeze Queen Choma, your sports goddess, your sports queen, and your queen of the airways. And this is me saying, have a great week ahead. And I'm saying bye for now.